LinkedIn. So then I decided, yes, so total experience is nine years, and I am from Delhi.
Okay, cool. So for if you don't mind, can you share your project name? Can you tell me your project name?
Definitely. So we have UPM account.
Okay, UPM account. Okay.
This is a UK account, and they have checkpoint, firewall, and ASA firewall
Okay.
in the environment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys. So before I start with my introduction,
Thank
yeah, thank you. So anyone else who would like to introduce himself? And guys, let me know if you guys also comfortable with Hindi. And if anyone there who only understand English, then in that case, I'll move to English only. Yes, guys, anyone? So,
I think, yes, I think the voice is breaking.
From my side?
And I don't know, is it for me only or for everyone?
Wait. Let me connect with this. Okay, now is it fine, guys? Is it
Yes,
better?
yes. It is better now.
Okay. Okay, cool. So anyone else who would like to introduce himself? So guys, we have around 21 participants in this class. Anyone else, Saurabh, if you want to introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Saurabh Singh. I'm working in HCL technology and Lucknow operations.
Okay.
And I have my project name is UNM NOC. Actually, I'm a NOC lead.
Okay.
I'm dealing with the incidents and working on the incidents and alerts side. So I'm looking for my job in project chain. That's why I'm joining this in a Palo Alto.
Okay, cool. Anyone else, guys? It's good if we talk. It is very good for everyone, right? So that we will understand each other. So this is how, this demo class or this free session goes. Yes, Chandrakant.
Hi, my name is Chandrakant.
Yeah.
Presently, I'm in Chennai. I work for Walmart.
Okay.
And I have been into operations, like site operations, site and app operations of Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah, I work on monitoring, troubleshooting, and P1, P2 management.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys,
it's been in my list since long time to learn Palo Alto, but I attended your demo last time also, but I didn't get chance to learn.
Okay.
This time I'm thoroughly trying to learn. Don't know. Yeah. It is postponing.
Yeah. See, yes, Dilip. So I can see you have raised your hand.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Dilip Chaudhary. Currently, I'm working in Reliance Jio as a network engineer, and currently I manage six multiple vendors switches, L2 switches, and currently working on Cisco ASR 903 series, 9K series, and also Cisco 901. And currently we are working on Pan India network, and currently Reliance switched on 5G networks right now.
Right.
So yeah, so that's here we are working on like troubleshooting on network and multiple switches and with Cisco switches and routers.
Okay, so as you told me that Jio has now 5G available, right? So
Currently.
what devices they have upgraded?
Actually, currently Reliance switched with a new device, new router like NCS series router, NCS
Okay,
541,
NCS
and
series router.
yeah, NCS series routers,
Okay.
and also Juniper also.
Okay,
Yeah,
Juniper routers as well.
yeah. But actually, currently I'm searching a job in Palo Alto field because it's a very vast field on like firewall and the security.
Correct.
Yeah,
Because guys, if you see on Naukri.com, in most of the job description, you will find this firewall, right? Now,
yeah.
why it is happening? It is happening because let's say there are 1,000 company we have in the market, right? For an example, we have 1,000 company. So the product is very good, definitely, and their Palo Alto tag is definitely very good, right? So they are selling lots of devices in the market, right? So again, if devices are there, definitely companies need someone who can manage those devices, because I do also have work experience on Palo Alto. I worked on Palo Alto for few years. Okay, so I've seen that company even moving from FortiGate to Palo Alto, Cisco ASA to Palo Alto, and even Checkpoint to Palo Alto, right? So I've seen lots of companies, lots of projects I've seen. They are moving from uh, these firewalls to Palo Alto. So what's the reason behind that, right? So we'll understand that. We'll talk about that as well. Okay. Okay. Anyone else, guys, who would like to introduce himself, or shall we start now?
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Shiv. I'm living in Jaipur, Rajasthan, and currently I'm working in NA back office
Okay.
as a tech lead securities, and I have total 11-year experience in IT sectors, and currently I'm working in network and securities. Like right now, I'm managing many kinds of firewalls like PFSense, Sophos, FortiGate, and Checkpoint, and I also working on Microsoft Azure cloud
Right.
as well.
Cool.
So now I want to learn. I want to learn more things on Palo Alto, and I want to work with Palo Alto firewall.
Right.
Because of that, we are talking about Palo Alto. So there is no market in our Rajasthan of Palo Alto. So that's a big challenge. We can't do work on Palo Alto.
Right. Okay. Cool. So, guys, let me start with my introduction. Let me not spend much more time on this introduction thing. Okay. So if I talk about my introduction, I also have around 9+ years of experience.
Okay, just
yeah. Yes, sir.
yeah, I have one question. Shall we start in Hindi also, because sometimes Hindi is more easier to understand.
No problem, but
you want to learn from the basic things, so I think
correct. But guys, anyone who only understand English? If yes, then I would prefer to go with English. Yeah, Kedar.
Father from Singapore.
Okay.
In the Alcatel and switches and Cisco and managed by security.
Okay.
So I want to change the Palo Alto and move the Palo Alto my career. You can proceed in English.
Proceed in Hindi as well?
I don't know, sorry.
Okay, then not an issue. We'll go with the English, but if someone not able to understand any concept, in that case, I'll make him understand in Hindi. Okay, is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, then that's fine. So guys, actually I have planned this demo for 3rd and 4th and 5th, right? But due to some reasons, I have to postpone this demo. This demo again, this session would be 3 days free class, like 10th, 11th, and even we'll take one more session on Sunday. So there would be 3 free classes from my side. If you if you love this class, if you love to learn Palo Alto Firewall, you can continue with me on, means everything is reasonable. You don't need to worry about it. Okay. So let me start with the demo. Okay. Instead of discussing other things. So if I talk about Palo Alto Firewall, guys, so I can see we have mix of people, right? So in when you come to network industry, right? Whenever we join this network industry, most of the people first started their career with CCNA, correct? They started their career with CCNA because that was the first point from where we can enter into the networking domain, right? Same goes for firewall. If you want to enter into security domain, right? Nowadays, people are directly going to learn firewall, right? Because previously, if I talk about, people go for CCNA security, CCNP security, but nowadays it is not like that. Means if you do CCI security, that is also a good certification, but it costs you more, right? And if you do this Palo Alto certification, it only costs you $175, around $175. Okay, that is the one certification fee. So Palo Alto has 2 certification, PCNSA and PCNSE. Let me open the browser. Okay. So from firewall perspective, they have 2 certification, PCNSA and PCNSE. Apart from that, they have this Prisma cloud as well. Okay, let's not discuss about it right now. So, and each certification will cost you around $175 if you go for certification. So you can see that we have PCNSA and PCNSE. There are 2 certifications. This is intermediate level. So intermediate means this is security administrator and this is security engineer, right? PCNSE. So PCNSA and PCNSE, there are 2 certification, which is means most of the company asking you for to do these 2 certifications. Okay, if you are working on Palo Alto firewalls. So if I give you an idea, like if you do CCI security, I know that certification has different value, but if you do this PCNSA or maybe PCNSE certified, right? Again, you would be equal to CCIE security. This is what I have seen in the market. Okay, this is what my experience says, right? If you are PCNSE and your project has Palo Alto firewalls, they will prefer you instead of a Cisco guy, right? So I mean to say that if you are entering into the security market, means security jobs, if you are looking for security job or you are working on any other security device or something like that, okay, so this certification would be very helpful. So again, this is kind of a PCNSA is kind of entry level certification if you are entering into the network security domain, okay, and PCNSA is the advanced level of certification. So if I show you the syllabus, if I show you the syllabus, you can see that this is the syllabus. If you want, I can share you the link. Okay, so you can download the blueprint from here as well. Okay, so this PCNSA includes some basic things like authentication profile from Panorama, layer 2, layer 3, tap, vwire. Okay, so basically what I did is, because this PCNSA is not very helpful for us if you are working for an industry, right? Because they have very basic concept. And if I show you this PCNSA certification blueprint, here it is. You can see that like security components, firewall components, okay, tunnel interface, sub interface, tap interface. So this is the advanced one, okay. HA, which is very important. It is not there in PCNSA certification, right? So what I did is I combined these two certification and I have created this syllabus. Okay, so this is customized syllabus. So I've customized this according to industry requirements, or maybe in day-to-day basis we required so many things. So I have added all those points. So there are around 54 points the syllabus we are going to complete during these classes, if you wish to continue or if you wish to learn more. Okay, so this is customized syllabus. I have customized this syllabus according to this PCNSA and PCNSE. Okay, and as I do have work experience on Palo Alto Firewall, so definitely I have seen lots of live scenarios. So if you join, definitely it would be very helpful for you guys to you will get to know live scenarios. Even if you are facing some issues in your current environment with Palo Alto Firewall, we can discuss that as well during the class. Okay. So as of now, I've decided to start this batch in regular 5 days. Okay, from Monday to Friday. But maybe later we will start one weekend batch as well, according to your requirements. Okay, so guys, I'm not going to follow this syllabus. Okay, but I'll share this syllabus file with you. Okay, this is the syllabus, and the duration for this course would be 4 to 5 weeks. It will take 4 weeks or 5 weeks. Maximum it will go for 6 weeks, not more than that. Okay, with practical. Now, let's start with some firewalls. Okay, so Govinda, you have raised your hand. Any question you want to ask?
Actually, I'm from the different domain, access domain, and I have around 7.3 years of experience of access domain, and I want to change my domain into the network security. Is it fine to change, because I have no any certification in like CCNA and I have no knowledge about these? Or we need some basic knowledge first, then we can continue with the network security.
So I think at least you required some basic knowledge. Okay, this is what I suggest you, right? If you don't have any basic knowledge, what you can do is join Palo Alto class, but side by side, I'll give you some points like ACL. What is ACL? You need to understand. What is NAT? What is PAT?
I also, in that case, also include me.
Okay, Saurabh. So in that case, you need to understand these basic things apart from that, like OSI model. Okay, how router works, how switch works. So I think before you join this course, at least do some homework, at least, because I would suggest if you have CCNA understanding, CCNA or basic networking understanding, basic network understanding, then you would be able to grasp or capture almost everything on this firewall. So this course would be smoother for you, right? But if you are new learner and you are starting your career with Palo Alto Firewall, in that case, I would not suggest you to go with that. Okay. Because-
Okay, so how can I know that what should I do on first? Which topic will be covered first, and then I can join the Palo Alto.
Okay. So for that, you can ping me on WhatsApp. Okay, I'll give you some topic names. Okay, just go through with them. If you are comfortable to do it simultaneously, means parallelly with the class. If you do that, that is also fine, because when we start firewall, we'll not directly go on HCL. We'll not directly talk about NAT and PAT.
Okay.
So these all things will go later, right? Not now. Yeah.
So is it possible to cover in simultaneously, or
yes, you can. If you do this effort, definitely.
it
you
means
can do that.
only basic knowledge is required.
Only
right?
basic. Correct. At least you understand network. At least you understand where we are going to put firewall. So these are some basic things that you need to understand, and why we have firewall. Why don't we put router instead of firewall? So these are some basic things that we need to understand. Okay. Yeah. Because so this is a step-by-step process. Yeah. Okay, guys. So let me discuss about some firewalls. So I have seen that we have a mix of people who already working on firewalls, but few people not working on firewall device, right? So let's start with what is firewall? Anyone, guys?
Can I be able to write the exam after this training?
Yes, for sure.
PC
So which
and
one?
NSC?
Yes, you can do that. Very easy.
NSC directly.
Sorry?
I mean, administration direct expert I can write?
Yes, you can write for expert.
Great, thank you.
Yes, before we start, I just want to understand because I also worked on Palo Alto. We have in my environment, but I want to enhance the skills with that. I just want to know like what will be the fees after 3 day,
okay,
3 demo classes, so that I can think.
Yeah, it would be 12,000 flat. Okay.
Okay, 12,000.
Yeah, no GST, nothing like that. Okay, because I am not an institute. I'm doing freelancing, and means I am also working professional. I am also working for XYZ company. Okay. So that's why. Okay.
ये recorded session मिलेंगे ना?
Yes, you will get recorded session. I'll upload all the recorded session on Google Drive.
ये अच्छा, तो ये weekly training होगी कि regular training होगी?
Regular. It would be regular Monday to Friday, 5 days.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll provide you each and everything. I'll show you how we set up lab. I'll discuss about everything today only. No problem. Okay.
Timing क्या होगी?
Timing will decide. Okay. Most probably it would be 7:30 or 8 p.m. only in the evening. Okay. 8 p.m. or 7:30. It would be means between this time only, evening time only, not morning. Cool. Okay. So guys, let's start with what is firewall. Yes, sure.
Yeah, firewall is a hardware, so we can control and we can control inbound and outbound traffic, and we can restrict accordingly.
Right.
L3 network device.
Yeah, it's a L7, right? Am I right?
Correct.
It work on L7 application layer, on application layer.
Yeah. So nowadays we have we have only one type of firewall which works on layer 7. But if I go back around 2008, 2005, that time we only had a firewall which works on layer 4.
Yeah, TCP, like we can say ASA, right?
Correct.
That work on layer 4.
Yes.
TCP
Yes.
UDP. Yeah.
Yes, the old ASA firewalls which works on layer 4. On transport layer, guys, OSI model transport layer, what it says? It says you can uh, uh, we have port information, right, on layer 4. Layer 4 is transport layer. Correct? Transport layer of the OSI model, where we have port information. So with these old firewalls, if I give you a comparison between layer 7 and layer 4, let me write it down like that. So guys, anyone who know what is the difference between layer 4 and layer 7 firewalls?
Yeah, on layer 7, we are using for the web application firewall. They are the means any organization they have a need for the application is a leakage. Either they have to means secure their application. On that situation, we have to deploy for the web.
Right. Okay, so layer 4, I can say this is old firewall, or these are the new firewalls which is available in the market. Nowadays, every firewall is layer 7 firewall. Okay. So Nitin saying layer 7 is stateful. Yeah, actually stateful. Layer 4 is also stateful.
So, Manish, can you please let me know what is the definition of layer? Stateful and stateless? Because
Yes.
that we can give the interview in, right? So the most of the question is what is the different stateful and stateless firewall?
Yes.
So
yes.
what is the definition of this fire?
Okay, I'll give you an example for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's discuss the difference first. This difference first. Then I'll move to that point. Or let's move to that point. Then we'll move to this point. Okay. So, guys, there are two terms, and this is very, very important question from interview perspective, because most of the interview are going to ask you this question: what is stateless and what is stateful? Okay.
Right.
So if I give you an example for stateless, let's say, okay, let's say you have a company. Okay. Now you are working for XYZ company, and this company has a two requirement. Okay. Let's say this is your company network. Firewall is there, which is connected with the internet. Okay, let me change the scenario. Let's say we have router. They are using router instead of firewall, which is connected with the internet. And here is your switch, and there are some PC. Okay, PC 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 3 PCs. So now this company has some requirement. Now, what is that requirement? Let me put one server as well. Now, this is your inside network and this is your outside network, right? So the first requirement is inside to outside communication should be allowed. Okay, it should be allowed. Now, outside to inside, it should not be deny. It should be deny.
Yeah, it's a by default.
Okay. So now this is the requirement of every company in the market, right? Now, if I use router instead of a firewall, I'm using router. I don't have any firewall in this network. I'm using the router to connect with the internet. Okay. Now let's say this is a Cisco router. Okay. Now in that case, now if I want to fulfill first requirement, which says inside to outside, it should be allowed, right? So for that, what we need to configure on this device, this router, what we need to configure, what feature we need to enable.
ACL. Access list.
Okay, why we put access list?
No. What are you asking? Can you repeat again?
Yeah, I am saying that to fulfill this first requirement, what you will configure on this router?
To deny the unauthorized access by the outside.
No, the first requirement says inside to outside connection should be allowed.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So we are going to configure NAT so that internal users can communicate with the internet. Right? Simple.
Right.
Okay. Now the second requirement, it says outside to inside. Outside to inside, it should be deny. Now what you will do? ACL, because router only has one option. You can create ACL and deny the traffic.
Right.
Okay. So what ACL you are going to create here?
Extended access list.
That is fine, but what is the statement? What is the syntax? Okay, let's forget about syntax. Okay, means which IP you are going to block from outside. Let's say we have one hacker sitting here. This hacker IP is 7.7.7, and on your this outer interface you are getting one public IP which is 4.4.4. Okay. Sorry. And this server IP is 1.1.1. And this PC IP is 10.1.1.1. Okay. And then 10.1.1.2, 10.1.1.3. Okay. So are you going to block this hacker IP address? Or you are going to put deny any?
We have to allow only for the our 4.4 and 1. Server and deny rest of things.
Okay. But on the internet, we have lots of servers. So how many access lists you are going to create? Maybe this user go for 1.1. Maybe after that he will open a new tab and now he will access cisco.com. Now he will.
So how we know that the IP address that is used by the hacker? How we know?
Okay. See. So how we know? We have some list. Okay, which is if I show you this
predefined list.
Predefined list, but
okay.
Because hackers generally use those IP address to perform any kind of attack. So this is well-known list. Let me hackers IP address list. You can search it. This is the website sites.google.com, and here's the list. So are you going to create so many ACLs like this?
So in this scenario, we can allow only those IPs which is required. Apart from and the rest of IP, all IPs we can block.
Means for to block rest of the IPs, you are going to put deny any statement at the end, right?
Yeah.
I joined a little late. May I know the question?
Yeah, my question is, I want to block access from outside to inside on this router. What you will do? Means there is one switch and there are lots of users, 4 or 5 users. Okay, right hand side you have ISP, where we have lots of, means where we have internet. Okay,
We have to Manish, we have to allow for the port number as well as for our applications.
but what would you do in case user wants to go for a new server or new website? What you will do?
मेरा क्वेश्चन यही था कि आप जैसे प्री डिफाइंड है, अगर कोई नया हैकर्स आता है नई आईपी लेके, तो वो प्री डिफाइंड लिस्ट में ना हो, तो हाउ इट that?
Yeah, in that case you need to put ACL.
Okay.
If you are using router में सिर्फ एक ही मैकेनिज्म है राउटर में, ACL का. इसके अलावा कोई है क्या पढ़ा के किसी ने? ACL ही तो है. CCI तक पढ़ लो, ACL है सिर्फ. Okay. We only have
some limitation of routers.
Yes, this is the limitation. Okay, now if I put now let's say if I put deny any here to block everything from the outside. Yes.
Yeah, I think yes, there is some limitation. Because of that, we can restrict only source and destination IP and port base only.
Right.
So that's the big reason.
Okay. Now let me give you a scenario. Okay. Let me answer this, solve this scenario. So first thing is, I'm not going to create 500, 1000, 10,000 ACLs to block these hacker IPs. First thing. Second point is, I'm not going to allow, again, I'm not going to put lots of ACLs to allow traffic for XYZ servers, because this is not a high-end series of router. I'm for 3 users company, or maybe 10 users company, you are not going to use a high-end router, right? That would cost you more in lakhs, or maybe more than that. Yeah.
I have one question more. क्या जैसे अटैकर्स की बात हो रही है, क्या अटैक्स VPN के थ्रू बाउंस कर सकते हैं अपना IP एड्रेस? Suppose that they log into India, they jump to the Japan, and they another jump to America, then they come to India. मतलब that means they jump their IP address.
Yes, they can do that.
Bypass the network.
Yes, definitely do that.
Okay.
So this is the website, guys, digitalattackmap.com. Okay. So this website will show you, I do have one more website. Okay. This is from threatmap.checkpoint.com. Okay. So this is your live cyber threat map. Okay. Through this website, what you can see is, in red it is showing malware attack, in yellow it is showing exploit attack, phishing attack. Okay, you can see that in red it is phishing attack, from which country to which country the attack is going to be performed. So it might be possible that the hacker will first connect to the US network through VPN, then he will perform attack to India or any other country. Definitely it is possible. Okay, but if you have a router, simple router, then definitely you can't do that. Okay. So this website will show you DOS attack scenario. DOS attack, again, part of DOS attack is also part of our syllabus. Okay, later on we'll discuss about it, not now. Okay, but
yes, question.
Yeah. Yes.
How this website knows that these attacks are happening, and it is
Yeah, for
knowing
that,
that
correct.
it is red
For
and
that,
yellow, it is classifying that.
yeah, for that you need to understand what is DOS attack.
No.
You need to understand what is DOS attack, and you will automatically understand how they are tracing this attack. Okay. DOS attack, let me give you a simple example. DOS attack comes with the flood. Okay, let's say if this hacker, okay, let's say this hacker 7.7 using some kind of tool, okay, any kind of tool, and it will generate lots of ICMP packet. Let's say 1 lakh ICMP packet. And if you are getting 1 lakh ICMP packets from one single IP, so that would be your DOS attack.
DOS attacks.
Because generally, if you
DDoS, okay.
Yeah, yes, DDoS, correct. So generally, if you log into net banking, you will get 3 chances. You log in your net banking account. If you fail to log in your net banking account, the net banking server will log your account for a few minutes or maybe for hour. Okay, why they are doing this? So that they can prevent DOS attack. Getting my point? Otherwise, this DOS attack will choke their servers, and they would not be able to serve their services to multiple users.
One more
To
question.
attack on a multiple IP address, that means on a one.
DOS attack, we understood that it is asking multiple requests. But is there any other conditions also there to understand that, or this is the only condition by which we are understanding this is an attack?
No, this is a flood type of attack only. This is a flood type of attack.
No. My question is, this is the only metric we are considering to understand. Are any other metric also we are?
No, this is the only metric.
Okay,
This is the only metric. Okay. If they have consumed your lots of bandwidth, let's say you are using 10 Mbps of connection, and 9 Mbps of connection used by that particular IP or that particular traffic, it means that's a DOS attack. This is how this website is tracking.
Okay. But in real scenario, we may count other metrics also, right?
Yes. You will get so many options when you configure your firewall. I'll show you that as well. Okay. When you want to prevent your company from DOS attack, you will get lots of options. Okay. As of now, let me power on one of the firewall. So we have so many settings.